Hello! As you can see by my lovely little polo shirt, I'm here at Powertank Distribution, which is home of the Powertank. Behind me, this is Kev, the best rep in the entire world.
I try.
Yeah, and we're going to run through, look, it's a beautiful day here, absolutely love it. We're going to run through all the different Powertank sizes. We're going to try and answer as many questions as we can in one video, just a one-stop shop, and try and get as much done as possible. While we're here, we've got a big warehouse over there full of stock, so let's go and have a look, shall we? Hey, there is a massive tank coming up here. That's what, can I have that in my house?
Yes, so that's a combi tank.
Right.
It's got one section of it is the water storage.
Right, okay.
And then at the front, there's a cabinet door.
Little inlet valve, filling it up. And this, come look at this, this is cool.
So it's kind of all...
A little covered door here.
So inside it, you've got a 2-pump booster set connected to the tank.
Yeah, nice. That's so cool, I love that. So this is more for your sort of commercial work and stuff like that, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, care homes, schools.
Oh, look, right squinty. Oh, squinty.
I know.
We should have had our Padrolo sunglasses on, Kev.
Could have done with some, couldn't we?
Right, now, watch this. How about this for a reveal? Look. Oh, Powertank heaven. Oh, look, it's Pete. What are you doing with that compact?
Bring it off with me, mate.
So, right, this is it, right? I just want to sort of really hit home here. The amount of variations in tank size is what I absolutely love, because obviously in London, everyone wants the best, but they've got no space for it. So the guys here have developed so many different tank sizes and stuff. You can fit it in almost anywhere. And I've already fitted some in some ridiculous places, like little loft cupboards and stuff, and like the coffin tank fits in there, for example. So, right, Kev, let's have a little run through, shall we?
Yeah, no problem.
First of all, I just want to show you this. It looks like it's off a transformer. Look at this pump. Look at that! It's ridiculous. Sorry, I got distracted.
Nah, it's all right.
So, fire away, Kev. Let's start somewhere,
right,
and work our way through.
So this is the start of our Powertank stock, just to showcase a few of the different sizes.
Yeah.
So the first one we've got here is our DG PED tank.
Right. Okay.
So the DG PED it's a surface pump. It sits there on the tank, and that's the 200-litre tank option that goes with it.
Yeah, so to be clear here, right, so this is the tank itself.
Yep.
And then there's an additional pump that sits on this space here, right?
Yep.
So it's that therefore being really compact, you know, it's all in there. So that's brilliant. And then also this one here, I fitted one of these. These are great. Look at this.
Yeah, this is our compact tank.
Yep.
It's 125 litres.
Yep.
And it'd be supplied on fixed speed only, this unit.
Yep.
And it's designed to be the shape of a washing machine.
Yeah.
So it fits where you would put your washing machine in the kitchen.
Yeah, well this is, right, so we've got all these big tanks next to it, so it's half a perspective, but this will actually fit underneath like a kitchen worktop. So I've seen that installed. It's really, really nice. And you know what, when I first used, this was the first Powertank I fitted actually, and it went inside the loft hatch perfectly. You know what some loft hatches are like, they're tiny. So I managed to get that up there, and it boosted into a storage combi boiler, and worked really, really well. So that is a cracking little tank. You see, nice and easy to manoeuvre as well, which is good. So what else have we got?
So we've got the 200-litre slim lines.
Slim lines.
So these are all 580 mil in diameter.
Yeah.
So they fit through a smaller doorway with
That's
these.
it. Yeah.
You don't get any issues.
This is smaller doorway. Most normal doors is what I've found. This is why I fit the slimline everywhere. This is exactly, this is the one that I fit. I think getting it inside everywhere is just so easy. And the difference between this one and say this one here, so this is a 200-litre, is that this one will have, it's the DG PED pump on top, right? So that'll be there. But this one inside there's a submersible pump. So the pump actually sits inside the water. So it makes it really, really quiet. Not that this pump isn't quiet, it's so quiet. It's so you can't hear it. But this, like, it's even quieter because it's inside the water here. So that's the slight difference there, in case you're wondering. So what else have we got?
So,
and by the way, if I get it wrong, Kev, just tell me to shut up and say, listen.
It's fine.
So look at this. So that's the 200-litre.
So these are the 200s.
This one here.
That is a 500-litre utility.
Big,
so it's a bit wider, it's 760 mil.
It's like, so this is me, and this is Kev. This tank here, a little bit wider.
Pretty much.
Here.
So this is the smallest one we do where you can fit 2 pumps on it.
Right. Okay. I didn't know that.
So this is more for commercial.
Yeah.
Or light commercial.
Yeah.
If you want a 2 pump system to double your flow rates.
Yeah.
This is the starting point for that.
Okay, that's really interesting. Yeah, so you get two pumps. Hello. I want to move into commercial. I'm sick of domestic now. I want to do the big boy stuff. Yeah.
And if you live up north,
yeah,
a lot of the doorways are actually 780 up north, and this will actually fit through the doorway.
This is the Northern Powerhouse.
It's the Northern tank.
It's the Northern tank. Look at the pathetic little London tanks here. So yeah, so that's really interesting. So you can have your double pumps on there. Right, let's go to this one.
So this
here.
is a 300 rectangular.
So standard, sort of more standard size tank. Yeah, so it's a 300 litre. I know this guy.
Yeah, that's your 200 coffin.
200 coffin. I fitted that recently. That was another one that fits, up a loft hatch nicely and gets up there. And I put that into a storage combi again, which is just, it's brilliant. So same setup. It's got the submersible pump sitting inside it. It works brilliant. Yeah, so right, moving on.
So we've got the 350.
350, another one that I fitted. Now, this is a great tank, and I'm not going to tease it too much, but this was the biggest version they did in this slimline one. So, for instance, it's 580 in diameter, and this was the tallest they did. And I got onto him and was like, any chance of a little adaptation? And you can sort of see it here.
Just peeking out.
Just peeking out a little bit taller, but you'll see that in a minute. So, and that's a 300 litre up there, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, getting better and I'm getting better at my tank sizes.
So.
Yeah, you'll find out about this one in a minute. Right. Okay. So that's another 500 litre down here.
Some more.
Yeah. Got a few of them, haven't we?
And this is the 750. So this is the same width as the 500.
So this is the Northern Powerhouse tank. This is the taller version of the Powerhouse tank. Yeah. So again, can have 2 pumps on this one. Beast mode stuff. Do you know what I mean? Really good.
Yeah. So this is the stock of the coffin tanks.
Here are my dear friends. Dear friend. Basically, this is what I tend to fit everywhere because of their size. That's a 450 litre tank. So which is suitable for most of the jobs I do, and it's just getting it about. Do you remember that one where you come?
Yes,
it was down the basement, and we just got it down these little narrow stairs, and we just got the turn on it. And if it wasn't for this tank, it wouldn't have been possible. So, call on B note. You can tell it's a nice day in September. Though, again, right?
The sweat beads.
You'll get a bit of sheen on as well.
I've got a shiny head.
We're getting all hot and sweaty talking about the tanks. Oh!
So there's 4 sizes of the coffins.
Right.
So you've got a 200 litre,
200 litre,
a 270 litre,
yeah,
a 340,
yeah,
and then the 450.
Okay, you know what I mean? Variations.
Depending on.
It's what you want. We want options. We want options. So here we go.
Some more of the rectangulars.
Yeah.
So you've got the 300 and the 500.
300, 500, same shape, same size. You can get all of this information on their website, or I'm sure you can get hold of a leaflet somewhere or whatever.
Yeah, there's quite
places.
A few merchants have leaflets on the counter.
And I've just got it all saved on my phone, so when you're looking at different jobs and stuff, you can just get your tape measure out and be like, right, that tank's perfect for me, etc. So now this is interesting, this little shape one. Why is this one shaped like that? Do you know?
It was based on availability of tanks,
right,
and the sizes available from the manufacturer.
Yeah.
And it's a bit more robust.
Yeah.
You can bounce it off a few things. It's not gonna.
It's realistic. Do you know what I mean? It's realistic. Hot, sweaty day like today.
Yes.
Carrying it about. Bosh. It's gonna withhold.
So that's a 650 litre tank.
Yeah. Okay. Whoa, easy. Whoa.
Yeah,
Good job. This one's robust. Right, and then here we go. This is the big boys.
So we've got the 1,000 litres.
1,000 litre here, yeah. So, and look at that. So, give you an idea, right? So look, you see. So it's this one is less than the London. We've got a Northern Powerhouse, got a London tanks, and this is a little bit lesser, a bit slimmer. So it's 1,000 litre. So that's absolute monster tank there. So really good if you want a lot of water stored, and again just getting it about. That's exactly what you need. That will get through any door and all the rest of it. So it's good. Let's move on to these, shall we? Because that's all the tanks, isn't it?
So yeah, that's all the power tanks.
That's all the power tanks. Now, these I've done a brief video on these. These are really interesting. So this is the power drains.
Yeah.
So tell anyone that's watching here a purpose of a power drain? Why would you need a power drain?
So the power drains are for anyone who's maybe built an extension or a garden room.
Yeah.
It may be below your main drains, so you can't pipe in on either clean or foul water.
So to be clear here, right, if you've got your manhole level here, for example, right, and then you're building something that's down here, obviously the waste pipe needs to go downhill into it, right? So you haven't got gravity on your side. This is when these come in, isn't it?
Yeah, so this is where you would then have your gravity feed into one of these tanks.
Yeah, yeah.
It is, say, you can have surface water or there's foul options.
Yeah.
And that will then pump back up into the main drain.
So it's really good. So here, you can see here that these are like your cutouts. So you can have your 4-inch pipe going straight into that. So if you've got a little garden room, as Kev said, or a basement. So I'll be doing a basement, hopefully, planning permitted, but I'm going to be doing a basement. I've got one of these going in, and that's actually going to serve for me. I'm going to put a stack through, and then if in the future I want to put a little toilet down there or a little shower room downstairs, it's going to be possible because of this is going to be in the ground. And at the moment, it's going to be serving all of my the overflows and stuff because I'm going to have a power tank down there, so I need somewhere for the overflow to go. So that's going to be fed into one of these, and then it's going to get pumped out the basement and then up into the manhole and taken away. So it's a great option there, really good. I'm just holding my arm up here because I've been holding it up for ages. It's getting dead now. That's how long this video is. So I hope you're enjoying it. So look, you can see the absolute, they've got stocks for days in here, and this is just one warehouse. They've got another warehouse over there. They've rented another warehouse for loads of stock, so it's really kicking off. If you've got any questions or anything, please drop in the comments below, and I'll try and get as many as I can answered. I'm just swapping arms now. Oh, Kev, it's ridiculous. You deserve a pint after this. Let's just quickly talk about the different pumps that you can have, especially in like these tanks, or so they do a fixed and variable speed pump. The 2 options, right? Yeah. Kev, in as simpler terms as you can imagine, the difference between buying a fixed speed pump or a variable speed pump. Go. Right.
By variable speed,
yeah,
we're talking about the frequency that the pumps run at.
Okay.
Or hertz.
Hertz.
In electrical terms.
Yeah.
So on a fixed speed, your pump will turn on at 50 hertz.
Yeah.
It works at 50 hertz.
Yeah.
It's designed to deliver 40 litres a minute at 3 bar.
Yeah.
You open one tap, it's running at 50 hertz.
Yeah.
It doesn't change. You open a second tap, it just divides the availability between the 2 taps. If you open a third tap, it divides it again into 3.
Like the more outlets
so
you
the
have,
more
it slowly dips.
You get the same pressure, you just get slightly less flow out of each one.
Right, yeah, that's fine. Okay.
And with a variable speed,
yeah,
it's got, by variable, it's the frequency that varies.
Right.
So you turn one tap on,
yeah,
the pump fires up, might be running at, say, 35 hertz.
Yeah.
Delivering as much water as it can through whatever outlet you've got.
So from that, like I sort of preset them to 3 bar, and at 3 bar you'll get around 80 litres per minute, whereas on the fixed speed one, as Kev said, you'll get 40 litres per minute. So it's almost like double. It's a serious pump. But yeah, sorry mate.
No, that's fine. It's all correct. And basically, the more outlets you turn on or open, the faster the pump will then run.
Yeah, it's quite fun, So when I put one in, I'll start, like, it comes through, you can see, turn it on, it comes through nice, and then you go round, and it's just like the more taps you're over, it's just sort of like go through. It looks really good, when you've installed it, and people are like, wow, this is great, and you just know the more outlets you have on, the stronger, the more it just doesn't dip. It just gets, it's so impressive. It's so impressive. So yeah, they're the 2 options, aren't they?
And then actually on the taller ones, for the 350s, the 500s,
yeah,
there is a plus pump option.
Ooh,
and that will deliver 140 litres a minute at 3 bar.
140 litres?
It's just a bigger pump inside. Right, Same controller on the top.
Yeah. Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, so a pump plus.
A Powertank plus.
Right, Powertank plus. Okay, I didn't know that. 140 litres
140.
per minute. That's What's this little guy while we're here?
So these are part of our Cat 5 range.
Okay.
So this is a little 40 litre tank.
Yeah.
It's a new one we're adding. We've got 10 litre ones at the back.
Yeah.
Just little products, we're always kind of adapting and adding new items into the range.
So Cat 5, just explain this to people because people don't know. People won't know what a Cat 5 category, like Cat 5 category, what Cat 5 is and what that means.
So the Cat 4 and Cat 5 or ABAF, it's to do with the air gap.
Yeah.
And it's to do with backflow protection.
Yeah.
So if you're putting a pump in a house, it's got to have some protection to stop anything going backwards down the pipework into the main.
And contaminating the main.
So certain applications require higher levels.
Yeah.
So
and that's obviously starts at 1 to 5.
Yeah, I mean, typically we just deal in 4 and 5.
4 and 5, okay. Yeah, so obviously, it serves greater protection, and it's just weird things like they put a little grate on and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, it's basically for spill to floor.
Right, okay.
Is the idea behind it, but then you would put a tray and a connection so that you're not actually spilling to floor.
Right, okay, which is what I've done in the past.
Yeah, so basically it just means that your spill point is below where your entry fill valve is.
Yeah, exactly that. This actually, that category 5 tank that we did, these guys helped me out. So I had a house with a customer who had a lot of them toilet douches next to the toilets, and none of them were to regs. They're supposed to have like the separate brake tank for that exact reason that you could, in theory, chuck the shower head down the toilet. It would contaminate the supply. And therefore not be into regs. What I did was put the whole house on a power tank with a category 5 air gap, and therefore it would contaminate that tank and spill out. It wouldn't go back into the main water supply. So it brought the whole house up to regs. So that was great. So got me out of trouble there, which was brilliant. So that's it really. I just wanted to show you that. I teased you earlier, but I want to show you. It's my idea. It's my tank. It's my tank. What we're going to do now is through the power of editing, I'm going to appear in this room over here. Ready? 3, 2, 1. We are here because I'm really, really excited about this because I suggested an idea and it's actually happened. I can't believe it. I'm buzzing. So, originally, I'm based in East London. There's no big, nice garages for me to put anything in. It's always like, hi Todd, we want an entire plant room under the stairs, please, if that's possible. I'm like, no, it's not possible. You're gonna have to give me some room. So one of the main problems that I had was fitting these tanks through doors. So there was one option, which was the slimline, which is this one here. So that's a 200 litre. And previously, this was the biggest model here. That was the 350, sorry, that was a 350 model. So I'll fit one of these, great, awesome. But I said, it would be great if we could have just a little bit more capacity. So I said, guys, how big can we get this? How tall can we make it before the tank becomes a bit wobbly? So Tyke worked his magic, spoke to the guys, and it's here. This is it. This is the GLISTER edition. It's the new 450 litre slimline. So you can see it's a lot taller than the other one. And what I love about this is 606 millimeters or something like that. Was it 600, do you know, in diameter? 580. 580, even better. So because I know like most back doors and stuff, they're quite narrow. So I managed to squeeze one of these through just about. And I was like, if there was just a little bit more height in there. So the guys here have made it happen. And I'm really, really happy because if you've got a larger hot water cylinder, you can sit that next to it, keep it really compact. So you can imagine them sort of similar in height, right next to each other. And then this is obviously gonna boost out into your hot water cylinder and you're gonna get that great flow rate through your hot water system. So I'm really, really happy with that. Really honored actually for it to actually have been made. So a few things I wanna show you about the Powertank is activating the warranty. So the guys have made it really easy. So there's a little sticker on the tank. You scan this QR code and you basically get an extra year's warranty than what you would normally get. So it comes with a 2-year warranty if you register it. So there's a couple of pump options. So this is the variable speed one. And I believe this is the fixed speed one, which the guys have kindly put out on display here. So you can see the difference in pump. This is a fixed speed. This will give you 40 litres per minute. And essentially, as you open the taps up, you get a guarantee that 40 litres per minute. And then the more taps you open, it sort of slightly starts to slowly drop there. But this one is the variable speed pump. By the way, guys, correct me if I'm wrong here. At any point, this is 80 litres per minute, so it's a much stronger, much better pump. It's what I tend to fit everywhere, and it will sort of start off at quite like a low flow rate, right?
No, it's the same flow rate.
So same flow rate, right? Okay.
So the way the variable speed works, a fixed speed works full speed at 50 hertz.
Okay.
So you're getting 40 litres a minute at 3 bar.
Yeah.
And as extra outlets are opened, you get a little bit less flow.
Yeah.
At your various outlets.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's running full tilt at 50 hertz.
Yeah. Okay.
On a variable speed, you set it at 3 bar, say for out.
Yeah.
You get 80 litres a minute.
Yeah.
But it's probably on one outlet maybe running at 40 hertz, 42 hertz.
Right. Okay.
And as you open extra outlets, the hertz will gradually increase.
Yeah.
Up to 50.
Yeah.
But your flow rate remains static at 80.
Right, okay, which is great. I did that, and you'll have to check out a video that I've done previously. I'll put a link at the end of this episode. But the guy had 3 or 4 bathrooms, multiple, there was stuff downstairs. I opened up every outlet and it was just insane. Like you could see the flow rate coming through. I'll put in a Oso hot water, which comes with a 1-inch outlet on it. So the flow rates through that hot water cylinder was just incredible, and it just performs so well. So, you know, down in London, we've got like no pressure, no flow rate. You're grateful for 8 litres per minute, let alone 80. So it's a serious bit of kit. I'm so happy it's here. And yeah, you definitely got to go and check it out. If you haven't thought about installing these on your installs and just relying on the main and stuff, you're going to get left behind. This is the way to do things now, and it's just incredible. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's great. So I hope you like it. So say goodbye, guys.
Bye.
Enjoy the episode. So look, this is it. This is their warehouse. Come and have a look at this. This is cool. All the different pumps. In here, this is it's all the orders ready to go out, and might close my face. Ugh. So these are all the orders ready to go. A couple of my tanks. Hello. That's good. Look at that monster at the back there. That's ridiculous. Love that. So these are all ready to go out, and then through here. Come on, Kev. Come and show us this one. Look, this is a big boy.
So this is another one of the combo units.
Okay.
So we've got a water storage tank at the back.
Yep.
And then at the front, we've got a 3-pump vertical booster set.
Look at that.
Part of our power boost range.
Look at that. So, I'm going to sound really competent here because I asked earlier. So, one of these pumps is working at one time, right?
Yeah.
And then when that shuts down, it knows that one's worked more, so it'll turn this one on, right? Yeah. And then they'll know that these two have worked, so then it'll turn that one on, and then it'll go back to this one, right? Yeah. So that's how it works. So they're not. So the usage of each pump is always like equal. It sort of all builds up, right?
Yeah, it measures the running hours.
See, like I know everything. Bloody hell. Yeah.
So yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and then round here, Kev. So
you've got the storage at the back.
This is so we've got a big tank at the back here, massive tank. This is a category 5. We know about this now.
Yeah. So you've got your category 5 spill to floor.
Yeah.
You've got a pipe to overflow. You've got your inlet valve.
Yeah.
That'll be the outlet after the booster set.
Big boy pipe coming through there. Hello. Look at that.
Lining up with the outlet on the pump.
Yeah, nice. It's just a nice, and it just look, we've got a little door handle on there and everything. I love it.
So yeah, still on a skid.
I want that in my house.
Put it in your backyard.
Yeah.
You to be in the house.
Yeah, it's true. It's green. It's great. I love that.
A couple of bushes in front of it. Jobs are good.
Yeah, I love that. And right, let's have a look. Let's have a look through here. So this is where get out of shop. Get out. Run quick. This is where the magic happens, as they would say on MTV Cribs, wouldn't they? I'm gonna keep you in shot now, just to wind you up. Yeah. So look, they're making the power tanks up here. Look at this little workshop. Look, it looks like the back of my van. I love that. So they're making them up, and then they fully test it here. This is where everything's tested. You can see, look, they're filling the different ones. And then over here, how you getting on?
Slowly,
Yeah. This is great. This is so you're going to see this at the trade shows. It's 200 litre coffin tank.
Yeah.
Mate, I'm getting so good at this. I'm getting so good at this. So 200 litre coffin tank, that's gonna pump out into there. That's gonna pump up into the shower heads. It's gonna show the different shower heads on, then obviously that drains back down into the tank, and you can see how this is an all-in-one unit. So are we putting some sexy lights on there?
We have.
Woo! And we've got a little extractor, look at that, little extractor fan as well. Look, it's all to regs. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
It's a very good speed unit as well.
Yeah.
So we'll be able to demonstrate how it speeds up and slows down depending on demand.
I love that. So what the guys don't realise here is they think they're building this for the trade shows, but it's actually me. I'm fed up of having a brochure, so I'm just going to wheel this around to everyone's house and just show them it working. Yeah, I'm just going to pull that out of the back of the van and just show them. Kev, should we stop boring these people and let them get on with their day?
I think that's a good idea.
Okay, what? Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you enjoyed that episode. I'm gonna scare the life out of them and walk through the warehouse without a high vis on. Oh, naughty boy! If you liked this video, like, subscribe, and I'm holding the camera in a really weird way, so I can't talk now. It's too hot. We're gonna go and have a drink. I think we deserve that. Right, take care, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.